Right, it's a bit late for this video, but we'll do it anyway. I got the new putter, which you may... I'm not sure when that video will come out, but anyway, we'll do what's in the bag. Because this bag is... You'll see there's a theme. You may see it already, kind of. I'm not allegiant to any brand. It's just how it's worked out, and I'll talk you through how I got the set. I'll go from the top of the bag down, I think it'd be the easiest way. So, my head cover from Prince's Golf Club. Yeah, I love this one. I got it in a... How'd I get it? They were doing like a mystery box, Prince's Golf Club. Anyway, so it's a few years old now. TaylorMade sim with a 60-degree Dynama shaft and also grips that I put on. I put on mid-size. I prefer this size grip. It'd be interesting once I get a fitting what it will actually suggest as what it suggests to grip. But anyway, I prefer the mid-size. Just feels better in the hands. It just felt a bit small with the normal multi-compound, so I went over to this. Then subsequently the whole set is exactly the same grip. I fit it myself. I've got a supplier which I buy each grip for about £9 a grip. Anyway, so yeah, I bought this back in 2020. It was locked down at the time in the UK. Everyone was locked down pretty much. Yeah, a guy on Facebook was selling it for £200 at the time, which isn't cheap, especially at that time, but yeah, I wanted a new driver. We were coming out of lockdown, wanted a new driver. At that time, my previous driver was a RBZ. So you can imagine how old that was. That's what, 2011? I thought it was time to change and go into something different. I've never been a huge fan of it. I just kept it because I didn't see the point before this year, but I only ever played like 5-6 times around. I'm not sure when this video is coming out, but when I started this whole journey with all this bag, even with playing 5-6 times a year, I was still 11 handicapper, still pretty good. So now I'm playing a lot more. I'm getting practicing, I'm getting lessons, I'm doing all sorts of things to try and get my game lower. So yeah, I feel the driver head is really good. I'm just not sure if the shaft is good for me. You may just be able to see that. Just for a stiff shaft, it's really flexy. I'm not a fan of it. Jason loves this, but I'm not a fan of it. I love the driver head. You'll see I get quite a lot of wear. Hopefully you can see it just about there. A lot of wear centre to heel, to toe, sorry. Yeah, as I say, £200 lockdown. I wanted a new driver and I just kept it in the bag ever since, and yeah, this will be a club for a change. So that's driver. Right, this is Freewood. Whenever I pull this out, people get quite confused because it's called All Quite Modern Set. I love this. I bought it on Vinted. It cost me £25. Augusta head cover, because I lost the original head cover on the golf course. Can you guess what it is? Probably not. We're going TaylorMade again. TaylorMade RBZ. Yeah, as you can see, I've had it from when it came out pretty much. Not from new, I bought it second hand even back then. Even then, that was still like £80 in club. It's like obviously a lot more expensive now, but this is my fairway finder. It goes in summer 230, 240 carry. As you can see, like, the problem with the white heads is the fact that the paint just comes off. Bring it a bit closer, it just comes off. But this is my fairway finder, and if I'm honest, it's only about 20-30 yards shorter than my driver, so it's actually pretty good. Especially, I'm really confident with this club. Sometimes it doesn't come off, but most of the time I'm really comfortable with it. This will surprise you. This is actually a 60-gram regular. Again, same grip, but 60-gram regular. Why have I gone regular and I'm complaining about that one is a stiff. This, believe it or not, is actually a lot stiffer. I can't bend that. Even though it's a regular flex, I was really surprised when I tried the stiff shaft out when I was younger. And this first came out to now, and this is just, I just can't get rid of this club. It's just so good. It will take a lot for me to get rid of this. You can see a bit of topping and stuff from it from the past, but unless I find something as good or better, like, it's not coming out the bag. It's an old club. It's probably only worth about 30 quid now, like barely that. Like, it's just my favourite club in this whole pack. Right, this one's going to be an odd one. So, PXG. Why have I got a PXG? This is a 5-wood. Why have I got a PXG, you ask? Simple. Oh, yeah, as I say, that's old. Why have I got this? A few years ago, I think I got it back in 2022. So this is actually the most modern club in my bag, other than the putter, which you've seen, but I got that about a year and a half ago. So this is about 3 or 4 years old now. PXG had a massive sale on their website. I'll show it to you. 10-side stiff shaft, 65 gram. I do like this shaft. Anyway. So it was from like 250 to 300 £. I bought it for under 100. Yeah, I kept the original grip. I thought about whether I wanted to change it, and I just like the feel of this grip. It's just quite soft, and yeah. So even though this is a 5-wood, I actually turned the degrees down. Jason laughs at me because he thinks that it's funny that I've turned a 5-wood into a 4-wood when I got a 3-wood. It's like, what's the point? So I got a 4-iron in the bag. Break that news. This pretty much goes only about 4 or 5 yards further than my 3-wood, so I'm like, my 4-iron, sorry. And I'm like, these two go about 205, 210 yard carry if I'm lucky. This is about 210, that's about 205. And I'm like, well, what's the point in having two clubs that are 5 yards difference? But then there's a 15 to 20 yards difference between this and the 3-wood, and it's like, a degree and a half won't change it that much. It'll hopefully make a better gap, and since I've done that, it makes a much better gap. So I moved it down from 18 to 16 and a half, or 16. I think it's 16 and a half. And yeah, that's the reason for this. So I want to go far, but not as far as the 3-wood, but I want to go further than the 4-iron. So there's no, and the 4-iron is probably my second favourite club in the bag. This is like, I use this from time to time. It's not a regular club that I use. It's probably, I may use it once every 3 or 4 rounds. So I'm still suffering from cold. So, irons. As I say, 4 to pitch and wedge. 4 to pitch and wedge. It's the 2023 or 2022 model of the P790. How did I get these, and why did I choose these? Simple answer. Someone won them on like a raffle on Facebook Marketplace. Tried it once, didn't like the clubs, and I was interested in buying them because when I tell you the price in a sec, he had them for about a week. They literally just came out about 2 or 3 weeks before. Didn't like them, was selling on Facebook. He sold the whole set 4 to pitch and wedge for £450. When you think the set is nearly £1.5 grand to £2 grand for the set, so £2,000, £1,500 for a set. Like I do love these irons. The irons I had previously were a set of, they again tailor-made, but they were second-hand again. They were the previous CBs from 2000 and, oh gosh, it must have been about 2012, 2013, an old set, and I got it second-hand back then. And I thought it was time to update them. I do love these, but since getting used to them, I was always able to launch. Jason will tell you, I was always able to launch the clubs, so that's never been a problem. I do love the fact that because the speed foam goes a bit further, but I find that it's just now a bit poppy. It goes really high, but not. I feel that I need to go back into the CBs, so back into cavity backs, less so of a player's improvement iron. I've never had a problem hitting my irons, but I do love these. My 4-iron especially is my second favourite club in the bag. I pull this out when I need to go, as I say, about 200 yards, 205 yards carry. And yeah, it generally gets me there all the time. I should say, so I've got P790, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pitch and wedge. So yeah, that's these, as I say, £450. So if we go through the set, we won't cost the free because that's old. So we're talking £200 for a driver, 450 for this. So we're talking, what's that, 650? And then we're talking another 100. So we're talking £750 for a set of clubs at the minute, which is a lot of money. Don't get me wrong, but for a set like that is really good value, especially when most of them were brand new at the time, under 6 months old when I got them. Right, moving to the wedges. So I got 52. I think I need to have it more than 50. 52, 56, and 60. I'll get the 52 out. Which one's the cleanest? Probably the 60 actually. 60. Yeah. This is again tailor-made. Do you think that? Oh, he's not a tailor. He's saying that he's not a tailor-made person. When why is all his clubs other than one club at the minute is tailor-made? Just so happens that's just what it is. Let's say £400. Like everything in here is second-hand or used, apart from these wedges as well and the free wood. But I've never bought these new. I never bought them. I won them in a raffle. Won the whole set, so I won three. Yeah, I got the free wedges. So 52, 56, 60 as a set. Like I think I paid for the raffle, it was like £10 to £15 for the raffle. Having a full set of wedges, which is close to £500. Really lucky to have them. I think it's time for a change. As I say, that these are the MG3, so these are like 3 or 4 years old now, if not a bit older. Yeah, I like them. They're nice enough, but they're not. They're good wedges. They're not the best wedges. I feel that I need to find wedges that are good for me. And also, I don't know what bounce I need. I don't think any of this is right for me. And also, as I say, I think I need a 50 over a 52 because my pitch and wedge compared to my gap wedge is quite a big difference. Pitch and wedge I get generally in summer about 140 carry, which isn't massive, but it's good enough. And then it's about 100 and 110 for the gap wedge. So there's about a 30-yard difference between the two. So it's a massive difference I need to try and make up. So I think if I drop that 2 degrees, that would be close to 10 yards further gain. You could argue, well, your 56 won't get there. That's true, but I never use my 56 or 60 as a full shot because there's no point in having them as a full shot. It's just such a hard shot to play in general, I think, and there's no point trying to make it harder than it actually is. For accessories off bag, so I've got 4 sets of sticks. I've got these sets of sticks here. These are quite nice. I bought these on Facebook here, like £2 or something. So I was just getting rid of them. Didn't think anyone would buy them. I just got them for £2. Always helped me. And then I got these ones recently. Let me find the one that is. Yeah. So these are shorter. These are only a metre. These are like 1.3 metres. So what's that? About 3 foot to 4 foot-ish. I had these custom made for me just a few weeks ago. So one end is clear. It's like a bit of dowel basically, but it's made out of walnut, oiled up really nicely. Choose the colours that I wanted. So I wanted pink and blue. Love the colours. You may see it, may not. There is my nickname Jono on here, and yeah, they're just really nice little things. Just like I always use them. I found that 2 wasn't enough, and you always better have more than less. Oh, we haven't even gone to putter, have we? You may have seen it by now with the putter fitting, or putter. I don't know when this is coming out. So this is my old putter. So Scotty Cameron, of course, it's got Scotty Cameron. I paid £60 for this. Put on a brand new grip that cost me £25, £25.30, so close to £90. And this has always been my favourite. This has been my favourite part since I got it. I put in there a bit of paint and stuff. Scotty Cameron Newport too. I felt that I needed a new putter because I wasn't getting control with the mallet, so I thought I'd go for a blade just to change it up. And also £60, what's going to go wrong? Scotty Cameron for £60. Like, it's worth more than that, isn't it, really? So, Secretary head cover, paid about £45 for it from someone that I know. Pretty cool when I turn up and people see Secretary head cover, feet getting good, and then you tell them that you're a 10 handicap or 11 handicap. Well, that's not right. That's pretty funny. I got a bag for valuables, but the valuable bag is teas and just random stuff in there. So this was from the Open. My customer gave me this. Kings Barnes scorecard holder. I've paid, I think it was like £20 on Facebook. I want to play Kings Barnes. It's my favourite golf course that I've never played. Just, yeah, it's also got a North Berwick scorecard in there and 2 North Berwicks, West and North course. Love this. Like, it just feels so nice as well. And again, they're just, yeah. I bought this the other week. It's really good. I really like it. You may have seen it on like Instagram, Facebook and stuff. It's a score. You like track your scores. Obviously, that's what a scorecard does. But like, so it gives. I'll go on a fresh page, so you don't need to see any of that. So I can rate my stuff. Okay, we'll go from here. So it says what do I want to focus on, stuff like that. Date and all that sort of jazz. What I want to focus on. And then obviously par the hole. Did I hit fairway? Because I don't really track any of this sort of stuff. Fairway, approach, club, green regulation, up and down, putts, what was the score on each hole. So you do that on each hole. Then you got here, where did you miss approximately? Where did you miss the fairway approximately? And then this is quite fun. Putts missed and made. So how long was the made ones? How short? How far did you miss them? Got different distances, and then you can review a game. Really good. I really like it. Also got it. I've got it personalised with the picture and Whining. But that's quite fun. Why did I get it? I thought it was a lot. It's quite a bit of money. I think it was about £50. I was like, I want to track this sort of stuff, and I thought I'd just try it and see what happens. And I think it's called 18 Journal. I paid for it. It's good. I just find, especially in a round, like you don't have enough time to faff about trying to get all that sort of information. And when it's over like 4 or 5 pages, especially, well, let's say 3 pages, and you're wanting to go back and check on what you found, I found that it's too much. I might get Jason to do that as when he's caddying for me. But anyway, so we'll go in the bag. What have I got in the bag? I've got battery charger, pencils, wrench, coins and pens and paracetamol when I get a headache. Oh, what's on the bag? On the bag is a score, or what's it called, a pitch mark repair, my Goodwood membership token tag, and a club cleaner, earphones when I'm on the range, coins and just random stuff. Yeah, cleaners and pitch mark repairer, like jumpers and stuff in there. This one I use for, this one at the front I use for old balls, and then the one at the top is my new balls, because I use the old ones for when I'm playing like less regularly. Oh, sorry, my gloves. To show you that I'm not a snob, give me a second. To show you I'm not a snob. My favourite glove to use is Cleveland. I've got a Costco membership. It's actually my favourite glove to use. It's so soft, and when you're paying like £25 for a set of 4, like it's the cheapest glove on the market that I can find. If anyone wants to sponsor a glove, then please do. But at the meantime, I'm going to be using these guys. I think they're the best at the moment that I've tried. Especially when I tried FootJoys for £30–40 a glove. It's just like, it doesn't make that much of a difference. I know that they feel a tiny bit softer, but for me, my balls, new ones, so Titleist Pro V1 here. I might try and get a ball fitting as well. It's, TP5X, I've won 12 dozen of these on the raffle that I've won the wedges. The picks anyway. And yeah, I do like them. I just don't like the fact that I don't get enough response and enough spin. These are the balls that I'm trying at the minute. Bridgestone BXS. I think that is probably I've not got the swing speed for it, but I do really like these balls. The only thing is that they scratch up really quickly. I've tried the XS compared to the BXS. As yeah, it's a nice ball, but it's just not worth it. Like, I don't have a 105 swing speed at the minute with driver, so I don't think it's worth it. But anyway, that's that. That's pretty much me gone through the bag. So as I say, that in the coming weeks I've had a putter fitting. We're going to do a full bag fitting. I've got it in the, next week, because it's nearly New Year's for here. When you get the video, it'll probably be like way after. that I've got an analytics video of what is in my bag, what currently works and what doesn't work, what should I look to improve and what should I not. And then in late January I'm going to get a full bag fitting. I might not get a full bag at the time, but I want to try the new clubs as well. I haven't tried it. I've never been fitted. That putter I got is the first ever time I've been fitted. So yeah, I would like to see what is best for me, especially when it comes to shafts and heads, blah 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 blah. Well, as I say, all this has been pre-owned to everything, other than the PXG. But the PXG, I was like, just have a whip, because I never had I had a rescue. I hated the rescue, but I prefer my wood over the rescue, so I thought try it. And it actually stayed in the bag because it's pretty good. But as I say, everything is up for grabs at this point, other than the 3-wood. Unless they can find me a 3-wood, which is better than that. That is probably not coming out of the bag. People look at me silly when I got a 2012. So yeah, close to 15 years old, that club now. Yeah, and when I have a brand new set of everything else. As I say, these P790s might be fine. It may be the shaft that might not work. I don't know. I want to be trying that sort of thing, especially if I'm doing disability golf. Try and do a little bit of the tour stuff there, or doing the try and get into the Whining golf team. Just try and see what happens. Like, it may be that this is the best set for me, and I shouldn't go forward. I know that I need a new set of wedges because they're a bit battered, but a bit well used. But I have a feeling there's a lot of things that need to change, and this is the starting point of that. And we're going to move forward and see what happens. Thank you for joining me, and we'll see what happens in the future. Thank you for watching, like and subscribe and all that. As I say, this isn't my job, it will never be my job, and going forward it may be nice to do it one day a week that I can play golf. That's not my work, but till that point happens, I'm still going to work. All fittings and everything I pay for myself. I'm not going to, unless someone wants to give that to me for free, but at the beginning of the channel I was going to do that. Alright, cheers guys, bye.